What's going on, guys, and welcome back to another Granblue Fantasy Relink guide. Today we're going to be talking about Varserega and how to properly use him, because a lot of people are not using him to his full potential, which is a Death Knight tank DPS that pretty much does more damage the less HP he has. It's built into his kit. That's why using sigils like immunity and everything like that is very, very important on him, because he's always going to be at a low threshold and of HP. And I can show you guys the proper skills that you want to have on him to do this, because I see a lot of people unlocking these skills and not even using them, and just using the damage dealing skills instead of the buffs that he has that absolutely makes him a broken ass unit. I've been hitting, for example, we do the, the soul link attack, right? The chain link, where the 4 characters do their ultimates at the same time. And I think the max damage we, at my level that we're at right now, which is like high 60s, they're doing like 50, 60, 60K around there. And that's all 4 characters attacking at the same time and doing the burst ability, right? Which is supposed to be massive damage. Him by himself with like charge attacks can deal 60,000 damage. So I'm going to show you guys exactly why he's so broken in this video. First things first, let's talk about his skills. So the skills that I have on him, right? The most important one is Immortal Pain. Immortal Pain grants him debuff immunity and undying, right? So he does not die, all right? He cannot die. And it reduces his health to 1 HP after undying ends. So once this runs out, you'll have 1 HP. So you need to pay attention to when that happens, because it is a double-edged sword. But if you pay attention to when it's about to run out, you can just use a potion real quick, or use your other ability, which is called Violent Shadows, which you put down a giant AoE that constantly heals you for whatever damage you're dealing, and it heals a lot. So that is another ability that's very useful to have while using this kit. Another move that is very, very good is Damnation, okay? The lower that your HP is, right? You can do this 3 times in a row. The lower that your HP is, that's a long charge, but it's fine. The lower your HP is, the more attack buff you get. So as you can see right there, attack is boosted based on how low HP is. Max of an 80% attack boost, which is insane. Not to mention, I forgot to say, Undying also gives you attack boost, and you can't enter critical condition, which means you can't die. So not only can you not die with Undying on this move right here with Immortal Pain, your attack's also boosted. It doesn't say how much, but every time I use this, my attack is like doubled. It's crazy. And then one of the really, really good damage dealing abilities is Great Scythe Granoth. It winds up the scythe and does a long charge, and then you can chain it into doing another long charge of a combo finisher right after. I'm going to show you guys after that. It's so good, man. First, I'm going to show you guys against the training dummy, and then we'll do a boss so you guys can see how much damage and how useful he is. He literally can just sit there and take the brunt of damage and not die, and just keep doing damage. And then if you pair him up with the characters like Yoda, he has an invincibility thing where like you can survive a certain amount of hits without taking any damage at all. And then once you take like 3 or 4 hits, it goes away. But using that combined with Varserega is absolutely busted. And of course, if you have a healer on your team or buffer, Jesus Christ, or debuffer. As for his gear, I'm not at like end game yet. We're mid game. I already beat the story. We're going through to unlock every mission. There's like 100+ missions after beating the story. And they get harder and harder and new difficulties. I am at level like 68 or 70, something like that. Max level is 100, and then that is where the real game grind is. I haven't even unlocked all the weapons yet. I only have 3, but you're definitely going to want crit rate and crit damage on him. Whenever I get the best weapon, I will be doing an end game guide for every character. Once I max out every character, I'm going to warn you right now, it's going to take forever. I've showed you guys the mastery like free on like Rosetta when I did a Rosetta video. Dude, this thing's massive. It says I'm 64% done, but there's still so much. And there's a whole nother page that I unlock when I get Maniac difficulty, which is the next difficulty I'm about to unlock. I've barely done the defensive tree, which is only at 27%. And it costs so much mastery points. As you can see, the mastery points going up there. And then, of course, you can get mastery points on your weapons, too. So you got to max out all your weapons. There's a lot to be done here. And as you can see, I was still missing 3 weapons. Okay, so I still have 3 weapons that need to be built for him. I don't want to talk about like, oh, what's the best weapon you can use on him? What's the best gear? I'm going to be using Immunity. This is 100% you need Immunity on him. No doubt about it, you need Immunity, because what Immunity does is the lower your HP is, it boosts your attack. So it's another buff on top of your other buffs that deal more damage the lower your HP is. That's built into his skills. Then crit rate, crit damage. Drain is really good on him, so he can get health back from attacking, because he is going to be losing HP while doing attacks. for some of his skills, and then attack power, of course. You can have up to 10 sigils. When I get to end game and I get all the sigils and I do my sigil grinding and all that stuff, I will be making an advanced end game guide, how to build the perfect Varserega. That will be the series, how to build a perfect Vaserega, perfect Rosetta, perfect Narmaya, all that stuff. So if you guys looking forward to that, make sure you guys hit that subscribe button. Okay, one thing a lot of people don't realize with Vaserega, right? I'll show you his combo list, right? His combo list is pretty simple, but a lot of people don't realize that you can hold the triangle, because a lot of people don't even look at this list most of the time, okay? So the crazy thing about his kit is that he can just hold triangle for a pretty long period of time. But if you're fighting certain bosses that are very stationary, or you break enemies and they're stunned or staggered, this is where you deal your most damage. So he has a square triangle, which is kind of like a lunge, right? And then you can press triangle again to go forward. Look, I'll do the lunge one again. Square, triangle, and it's a lunge. So you don't even need to use, a lot of people use that lunge ability, the lunge skill. It takes up a skill point, and there's no point because he already has one built in. His Melis Unleashed, that little scythe you see there in the screen, you want to have that filled up as much as possible. And by doing that, the way you fill that up is by doing the combos over and over. So I'm going to fill this up real quick. There's, like Rosetta, if you guys saw my Rosetta video, there's a square triangle, square triangle, triple square triangle, and then quadruple square triangle, which is all of his skills. Actually, he doesn't have a quadruple square triangle. It's just a 3 square triangle. But every single one of them does something different. Some of the second one does kind of like an aerial slash, and then the third one does a very powerful slam down that deals the most damage. And the first one is the lunge that I showed you. So let's start this combo off so I can show you guys how to build it properly. Now, what a lot of people don't realize is that you can hold triangle. So this is just regular triangle. This is holding it. Now, if you hold it, look at the damage number difference you do. That's crazy. And then after a link strike, you can charge it again. 30,000. That's insane. So now I have all the buffs. Now, when you want to use a Mortal Pain and then your Damnation, so you get Undying so you can't die, then you can just spam. You can't do triangle immediately after doing this skill, where it doesn't let you do a follow-up. So you look at 36,000 damage. So now his health is as low as possible. You're going to see the damage that he can do. You can immediately chain into doing that move right there, but the link strike popped up, so I did that. Look how much damage he does now. Watch this. 92,000. You see the difference while using Undying, the Undying buff and Damnation to get your lower HP to make you do more damage. It's absolutely insane. And then the immunity buff that you have from your gear. It's literally insane. Then you're at 1 HP. Your Undying went away. What you're going to want to do is the Violent Shadows move. You actually heal quite a bit. And this is just hitting one enemy. If you were hitting multiple enemies, you would be max health like instantly. Now, when you're full health, I'm going to show you the damage difference. So we went from 93,000 to 30,000. That is triple the damage. This dude is actually insane if you play him correctly. Now, you don't have to hold the charge all the way, right? Let me show you. So square, triangle. That's just regular, okay? 13 and then 2159. Now you can hold it a little bit and then not fully charge it. Still does more damage, 5,000, right? But if I fully charge it, way more damage. It's literally triple plus damage. It's insane. Now, also, one thing I want to show. The square, triangle, you can hold a triangle both times. So I can do this and hold triangle here. And then press triangle again. And you can hold both of them. So it just all depends how, stationary the enemy or the boss you're fighting if they're stunned, right? Obviously, you're not going to want to hold it down all the time because, this is a very long charge. And I thought originally that maybe if his scythe was filled up like that, it would charge faster. It doesn't seem like that's the case. And then you can hold triangle again. And then I can hold triangle again. 40,000. So notice the difference in damage is obscene when you use the Undying buff combined with Damnation. So Damnation, like I said, the lower your HP is, the more damage you're going to be dealing, the more of an attack buff. So you're going to see it refresh the buff again. you're getting the buff again because the lower your HP is, the more attack buff it is. So the third one, now that I'm going to be even lower, gives me almost 80% attack buff. And if I was to combine it with Immortal Pain to give me more attack, the damage is ridiculously different, dude. Like, watch this. Okay. This is the one I wanted to go for. Before it was 20,000 when I did that attack. 60,000. Oh no, it was 40,000. 60,000. And that's without the Undying buff. Okay. Very, very broken. Now let me show you against the boss what he's like. Okay, I might focus up and like not talk that much because I already pretty much explained this kid a lot. I just wanted to kind of showcase the damage here against a boss so you guys can see. Okay, now I'm gonna get the most damage out of this. 157,000. You seen that? 157,000. Oh, he jumped away. As you can see, he healed very fast. The man, I just did 157,000 damage against this man. You seen that? The chain links don't even do that much damage. Now, I don't have the undying buff, so I gotta be careful here. Okay, now that we got him in this, we can unload on him. Try to see if I get another full charge off here, how much damage I got. What? You're gonna see the difference. I did 157,000 in the beginning of the fight there. Let's see what the full chain, full burst does. 37,000. You see how much? 79,000 total damage. I did double that in a regular combo with this character. Do you realize how crazy that is? Like, this character is so broken. But 83,000. I just hit for 83,000 right there. Actually insane. 80,000 again. 89,000 again. And he has super armor with the scythe, by the way, so you don't get flinched, which makes him broken. So when he has the Undying and then he also doesn't get flinched, that's so crazy. Oh, see, but that's the thing you got to watch out for. So I ran out right as the enemy attacked me, which is unfortunate. The Undying buff ran out. I wasn't paying attention. It ran out right as he attacked me. I could have got S++ here if it wasn't for that. Bloody Moon! Come on, Okainu. The fact that he has a Kainu's voice actor too is so awesome. 40,000. Max damage 83,000. I was doing that with the single target attacks with his combos. Insane. That's actually crazy. He is such a broken character. I hope this video helped you guys out, and I hope this made you realize how strong this character is. In my opinion, I've played every single character in the game so far. He may be the slowest, one of the slowest, besides the monk character, the fist character, but he definitely deals the most damage out of any character in the entire game. He is definitely dedicated to just straight big dick damage. That is it. He is the strongest character in the game. I don't care what anyone says. I don't care what any other YouTuber says or any guide maker says. This dude is OP as fuck. He does more damage by himself from a single square triangle combo than the entire team doing a full burst attack with the total damage of everything combined. So yeah, this character is stupid broken, and not even by a little bit. Like, he was doing double, more than double damage, more than triple almost. Disgusting. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hit the like button if this guide helped you guys out. And if you guys haven't subscribed yet, make sure you hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell to be notified for future guides and anything else that has to do with this game. Like I said, once I hit endgame and I'm like really at the point where grind is done on a certain character, I will be doing guides that are like endgame, how to perfectly build so-and-so character. That's probably going to be a series that I do. It's going to take a while because this is a grindy AF game. Like 100 hours probably just to do that with one character. I'm not even kidding. So it's going to take a while, but I'm going to grind for you and I'm going to do it. So we'll see if I make it do every single character. Maybe not every single, but at least the popular ones and my favorite ones. Like Ganondoza, I really don't like him at all. He's not fun to play, so I'm probably not going to do with him. I'll probably unalive myself if I had to do that with him. But I hope you guys like this video. Leave a comment down below who would you like me to see next. Do a guide on that I haven't done already if you guys do want to see a different guide. Pretty sure there's only a couple of new ones left, and I'm pretty much done with all the basic guides for every character until we hit endgame. Make sure you guys follow me on Twitch if you haven't already. I will be doing co-op grind where I carry, teammates, and I carry randoms, I carry viewers. Don't do them with AI party members or, randoms, because it is very, very hard to get S++ with randoms or just regular AI party members. And S++ getting the max rank is how you get the max rewards and the faster grind. So I will be doing that on my Twitch channel, twitch.tv/LegionzGaming. I'll leave it linked down below as well. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you all on the next video.